Okay, so did a thing today. My son was allowing him to look on Facebook and eBay, looking at fans. He just gets a kick out of looking for really expensive fans and stuff, even though, we're simply not gonna buy them in most cases. But he ended up seeing this Century S3 for what I thought was a fairly decent amount of money, and I made an offer a little bit lower and the guy accepted it. So just tickled to death with this thing. Another St. Louis fan. There's my Pride and Joy 29668, which I restored, left those blades nice and patinaed, put some Penetrol on them to seal them, clean them up real good. I just love that patinaed look. And this is a really nice 2.9 I found. Really gorgeous fan. Just runs like a top. But that's all original Japan. As is this one. Tiny bit of touch up around the base, which you can see there. Noticeable when you're looking for it, but at first glance, you don't even see it. Anyway, yeah, this thing runs on all 5 speeds, which is awesome. The cage has seen better days. A couple pieces are kind of loose, but oscillates. I can't get this to turn off, which I assume is the oscillating switch, but I am not going to force this thing. Ideally, it needs service, but I will start her up here just to give you a little taste of the Century. This is my first Century. Still has the letters on here, pretty visible, which is nice. Starts up a little slow, but a little wobble once it starts, but I think that's mostly just the cage. I mean, yeah, the blades are probably a little out of whack, out of balance for sure, but slow is all the way to the right. Just a great fan. Really pleased to have this in my collection. So owe my son a train or something for that find. So head wire's in very decent shape. Brass cage, brass blade. So it's gonna need some work, but all in all, pretty pleased. Decent spin down time for, I just put a little bit of oil in the oil ports here. I don't really quite know how to, well, obviously you push this little ball bearing down with your oiler, but I couldn't really get the oil to go down in there too well. But it also has a oil cup on the front, so we'll get that new wick put in there and some fresh oil. I don't know much about servicing the gearbox on these though, so I'll have to do some research, talk to a few people. But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions on that little on-off switch for the oscillation, I mean, that's pretty awesome that they just have a switch like that. But my fear is that something is broken and that's why it's stiff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching.